Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just doing kind of like an updated video on what's going on. So as you guys know from my past video, I ordered some hair from DYHAIR777.com, and I ordered 4 bundles in a closure. In the beginning of this video, or maybe sometime in the middle of this video, I don't know when I'm going to insert those clips, but I'm going to show you guys how I bleached the hair. So this was a grueling process. Basically, Michaela helped me bleach the hair. She came over. We had 3 packets of bleach, like, you know, those little like 1 ounce packets of bleach, and a 40 volume developer. So I wanted to do, like, you know, ombre effect. So of course I did like the ends first, kind of came up to the middle, but of course I ran out of bleach because the bundles of hair were really thick. Not like really, but like really thick. So they're actually like good quality hair bundles. So not that I didn't expect that, but I guess in my head 3 packets of bleach would be enough. But anyways, I ran out of bleach. Once we dried them and everything the first time, it was a little bit drastic. It basically went from like dark brown to blonde, and it was kind of like a brassy blonde, even though I tried to tone it. So I went out and I got 2 box dyes, and I didn't film this part because this was like 9 o'clock in the night. My parents were trying to go to bed. I was like scrambling to kind of like try to get this all together because I was so excited and I really wanted to make the wig. But I mean, I couldn't really set the camera by myself. Like, it was hard. Like, Michaela had to help me film, so by myself it would have been a struggle. Like, it would have been all over the place with them clips. Trust me, you don't want to see it. I got 2 box dyes. I forget the color. They were Revlon colors. One was, I think it was like light brown. It was like some type of light brown color, and then the other one was a light blonde color. So what I did was I did most of the bottom part light blonde, and I did the part that like kind of between the dark brown and the blonde part, the light brown color, and I let that process for about 25 minutes, rinsed it off, and then this is the result. The blonde at the bottom did not come out as light as I wanted it to. Surprisingly, I kind of was going for like a super light blonde at the end and like kind of gradually fading, obviously ombre. It's still like a really nice ombre effect, but not as drastic as I wanted to, but it's still drastic. Like, I have never had hair this light before. Like, the lightest I've ever gone with like wigs or anything like that is a number 4, which is kind of like a brown color, not even a light brown, but just like a brown. But I mean, that doesn't compare to like this. So don't come for me, y'all. I stay telling y'all that my edges, they raised up. Okay, it's been a long day. I had some edge control on today. Went out. It's so humid today. Like, it was rainy and gross and muggy. So of course my edges were like, ooh, we about to parlay today, because guess what? That edge control is gonna hold us back. So they're out and about. But I basically tweezed the lace a little bit because I was wearing it today, and I had flattened it down with a curling wand. So I flattened it down with a curling wand, and it was staying in the morning, but obviously things happen throughout the day, like the weather being stupid. So the hair kind of was like looking like there was no like definite part. So it was just kind of like hair up here, and then like this random part like by my scalp. So I was like, girl, listen, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, you were looking so wig right now. Like, so big. So I had to come home, and the first thing I did, like, I didn't even pee before I did this. Like, I went, took my mirror and tweezed the hair because I was like, I can't hop on camera looking real wig. Like, that's not right. So anywho, this is the hair. So I'm thinking about adding some more layers in the front because this is a 12-inch closure, but I'm thinking about kind of like going down and kind of layering it a little bit more in the front to frame my face a little bit. The baby hairs that are on hair are just kind of like I don't know, like, I'm looking at them in the mirror right now trying to find them, and I can't find them. And I mean, they're there, but honestly they don't make a huge difference to me. When I kind of like pull them out and play with them and try to like maneuver them, they don't do much for me. They're just kind of like eh. So but I wouldn't cut them off or anything, because then you'll have like that kind of like spiky hair in the front where the baby hair should be. So I suggest just leaving them alone. They'll kind of like find their own place within the closure. I'm going to pull all the hair to the front so you guys can see how thick it is, and I'm going to stand up. Once again, the longest length I have in is 20 inches, so you guys can see how long that looks. So it comes down to about here, which is like mid-abdomen. Why did I say abdomen is the word? Mid-abdomen? Down to about my mid-abdomen. Oh God, can I stop saying abdomen? That's weird. Oh God. Ew, hair in my mouth. Gross. And the hair is so thick, guys. Like I can't get over it. Like, look at all this gloriousness. Like, look how thick that is. And it's super soft. After the bleaching process, the hair did feel a little bit dry, and then on top of that, I went back in and colored it again, all in like one day, in like 5 hours I did all this stuff. So it's held up wonderfully since then. And of course, once I dried it and everything and like installed it to the dome cap, I curled it with 400-degree heat. Granted, I did put some heat protection on there, but at the end of the day, heat is still heat. And this hair has just like held up so wonderfully. Like, it's soft. The ends, I can feel the ends being a little bit damaged. Of course, that's going to happen when you bleach hair. You strip it of, you know, the cuticle or the shaft or whichever one it is, I don't know. But you strip your hair when you bleach it. You guys know that. It's going to get damaged no matter what. Like, all those like damage erasers or like things that say, oh, color your hair, no damage. Those are all lies. At the end of the day, when you color your hair, it damages it. So, the top does, like where the natural colors, feels softer than the bottom part. But like I said, the bottom part is still soft. So it's not like hard, it's just less soft than the top. Like, the dome cap I got was a hot mess because it's a little bit too big but kind of small in like certain places. So it's a ratchet fit in dome cap, so I gotta kind of like maneuver it on my head some type of way. But anyways, that's my fault for not trying on the cap before I made the wig. That was real stupid. I'm trying to like fix this because this is just like, you see what I'm talking about with this cap? It's just like ratchet, like ugh. And I got my edges coming out looking for somebody. Like, oh God, I hope they're looking for you. Yes, I'm looking in the mirror. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in my life. Ooh. Let me show you guys the back of their hair, how it looks with like everything all in the back, so you guys can see what that looks like. I don't know how well that clip took because I was just kind of like moving around doing some type of shimmy, trying to show y'all what it looks like. So far, I really, really like this hair. It is just the first day of me wearing it, so of course I'm gonna have to wear it for like maybe a couple more days, certainly a couple more weeks to really tell you how good this hair is and how well it stands up to the test of time. But so far, it is definitely DeAndra approves. I really, really like it. It is soft, it's bouncy, it's flowy. I can't wait to flat iron it and see how that looks, because as you guys know, I flat ironed the last wig, the one like Peruvian hair one, and it looks a little flimsy. Like in the Anastasia Beverly Hills video, the makeup tutorial I did, I flat ironed the hair towards the end and it was looking kind of frizzy, kind of like but of course I was like, girl, listen, we filmed it, so put it in there. Probably shouldn't have put it in there because I was looking some type of hot mess, but whatever. Yeah, leave any comments or questions down below. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up for me, and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing tons more videos, makeup, hair, all good things related. So yeah, if you wanna, you know, listen to me ramble, be ratchet, talk some ish, subscribe to my channel. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye!